Guys, the mill with no skill series is back. I don't know how long for, but this is the same account, scrub 4566. My mouse just stopped working. What the? We still have 0 skills, total level 32, 10 HP, 1 everything else, and this is all the items that I managed to gather up in the 3 videos that I made from the previous mill with no skill. I first done cowhides, I collected 1000 cowhides, then I moved on to picking up other people's arrows in the wilderness like a complete scumbag. Then I collected a bunch of brass keys, and I finally have access to the Grand Exchange because they had that trade limit. You can't trade for the first 24 hours or whatever. So I'm going to sell all this junk and see how much money we make. I'm going to sell these keys for quite low because I don't imagine we're all going to sell instantly. You cannot sell this item until your account is older. However, I was able to sell brass keys. Why can't I sell cowhides? Why can't I sell cowhides but I can sell brass keys? That sounds very stupid. So the free-to-play money-making method that we're going to look at today without using any skills whatsoever is picking red berries from the bushes south of Varrock. Red berries sell for a couple of hundred GP each. Let me quickly price check the 300 I have in my inventory right now. Worth over 60k, anywhere between 60 and 90k for about 300 red berries, and for a full inventory it's about 6k, so it is quite a good money making method. So I'm going to use OS Buddy to set a timer and time how long it takes to walk down to the bushes, grab a full inventory by hopping worlds and then walking back and banking, and I'll use that time to then estimate how much money you can make in an hour doing this. And I plan on doing this for quite some time because I think it is a very good free to play money making method for a level 3, and like this series is called, I want to make 1 mil with no skills, and once we hit that 1 million cash stack, I will make this account a member and we can explore pay to play money making methods without skills. So the trick is that there are 2 berry bushes and each bush gives you 4 berries. I mean each bush gives you 2 berries, sorry, and you get 4 in total per world. Once you've picked a bush, you just easily hop world and you pick it again, and you just do that over and over and over again until your inventory is full. I'm honestly surprised that these bushes aren't just crowded by bots looking to do this, because I done a test, I picked 28, sold the inventory for a couple of K, and it sold instantly. Okay, that's an inventory finished. Once we go to the bank and deposit these things, I will stop the timer. So it took 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know why it's still going, I forgot to pause it. So it took about 3 minutes and 20 seconds for me to get a full inventory, run down and run back up. Assuming that you don't have run energy, it may add another 30 seconds, maybe 4 minutes per inventory, because your run energy in free to play does dwindle very quickly. So if you sell the berries for over 200 each, you get about 6k GP per inventory, which takes an average of 4 minutes. And if you're making over 1k per minute, that means you're going to make over 60k in an hour, because obviously there are 60 minutes in an hour. But let's use the calculator to get exact numbers. So there are 15 4-minute intervals within an hour, and you times those 15 intervals by 6k and you get 90k an hour, which is I think the best method that we've covered in this series so far. Even though I haven't made a mill with no skill video in a very long time, I think 90k is the highest that we've had. Brass keys are second, however, and they're quickly selling as well. They're almost finished, sold for over 50k for 150, but this is not that video. If you want to see these other older ones that I've done that involve picking up arrows in the wilderness, picking up cowhides and picking up brass keys, you can check out the older videos, which I'm sure will be at the side, or I'll put them in the description or something. But 90k an hour for picking red berries. I'm going to go do this for a while and collect a big amount and then sell them in the Grand Exchange to see if they sell, and prove to you guys that in fact it is a good money making method. So in just under 2 hours I was able to pick over 1000 red berries, and using the price checker that will be over 200k, almost 250k in 2 hours. Here's the stopwatch that I used in the client, just under 2 hours, and then if you add on the 300 that I picked initially as a test, which I didn't time, it would roughly round up to 2 hours. So that's almost 250k in 2 hours. So I think that is a very good money making method for a free to play. We're going to go sell these on the Grand Exchange to see if they actually sell, and I don't know why I can sell these but I can't sell cowhides. It doesn't make much sense to me, but we're going to sell these and see if they sell and at what price. I wonder if these are going to sell. They sold instantly for 10 GP less than the recommended price. That is insane, and I got them for over, let's see how much we got per thingy if it tells us in history. So they sold at 226 each instantly. So at the end of Mill with No Skill Part 4, we are at 400k almost. We still need to sell cowhides, which will take us to just below the 500k mark, so I don't plan on having another 4 episodes before we hit the 1 million mark. I am going to continue picking red berries off camera because it is a good method, and I want to milk it before other people find out about it. That may sound a bit shady, maybe it is, but that's what I'm going to do. Thank you for watching this installment of Mill with No Skill. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope I see you next time.